Greetings to all light forms and life workers who have found this midnight mermaid metropolitan meditation. This is a guided meditation. It is recommended that you do not drive or operate machinery with the metropolitan meditations. It is recommended if you would like to either sit, stand, or walk. If you do not wish to close your eyes, you can focus your gaze on one solid direction so your inner eyes can view the visualization. We will begin with 3 inhales and exhales, but before we start any outside sounds, we'll remind you to the breath. Focus on your breath as the meditation continues to feel the full connectivity of this metropolitan life meditation. Your breath is your life, and your life is your breath. We will begin with 3 inhales and exhales. You can close your eyes now if you would like, or focus your gaze to open your inner eyes, your mind's eye and your heart's eye. This is the realm of imagination, the infinite space of creativity. In this space, you can now create a metropolitan, bustling metropolis filled with subways and boats right next to a grand ocean. This large port of call, trade destination has been built up. What type of buildings? Are they ancient in the minds of the modern people from the 14th century? Or are they more modern? Or are they futuristic? Half nature, half man, existing together. In this space you can create completely freely, without judgment, if what you are creating is correct. If you wish, you can change any of these things as easy as you brought them in. And if something goes wrong, you can bring them out the same. Hear the birds, the occasional vehicles and sounds at this midnight hour as you are walking a pathway down from the metropolis to the ocean, to a secluded beach that you remember from long ago or are just intuitively guided to now. When you get to the beach, from a distance you can see there is someone already there. There is a woman in a seaweed colored fabric swimsuit. She has her feet in the water, and around her ankles, neck, and wrists are multiple pieces of jewelry, 4 or more on each, and they are made of shells, pearls, coral, human remains, things we consider pollution, like bottle caps, spoons, and other objects the humans leave in the seas, and some oftentimes antique jewelry crashed in sea wrecks. The very eclectic taste of this individual, each piece being completely different from each other. As you get closer, you can see she has earrings. How many piercings does she have, and what type of earrings? Create this character in your mind. You can feel intuitively that this is indeed a mermaid, and you wish to walk with her here at midnight. In this now, it's still midnight. He walks down to the beach and she immediately acknowledges you with a head nod. You come close. You take your shoes off if you were wearing them. And you sit down next to her in the wet sand. With your feet in the water as the tide comes in and out. But you see your clothes are not getting wet. As if you have entered her magic field. She says greetings to you in her own unique way. How does her voice sound? What are her word choices? How does this make you feel? You compliment her on her jewelry, and you see her face light up. Her cheeks blossom with red as her dimples swell. She gives you a hug in gratitude. This kind physical contact you can feel rushing through your spine, the magic of this being. You can tell that this is not a human. This is truly a mermaid. And she notices this. As if she's reading your mind, she says, "Would you like to go walking with me?" She pulls from the water, under the sand, a pair of sandals that may have not been there before she began to dig her beautiful fingers into the water. As she removes her fingers with both hands are now studded with beautiful crystals on her nails and luscious ocean polish that shines and glimmers in the street lights. Plane lights and other midnight light pollution here in the metropolis. She lends you two of her bracelets off of her wrists, and they perfectly resize to your hand the moment you put them on, and you feel her vibration. She wishes to hold your hand as you walk through the city. You can pause this meditation now to have your own intimate conversation with her. As you begin this trek here up the hill, up the stairway, you see her point out to the sea, showing you where she comes from, how deep the ocean sanctuary, the city of the mer people is. She tells you of the fearsome creatures that live at the deep, protecting their powerful magic. You tell her the stories of the city, the history of this place, the importance and beautiful expression of the birds, of the buildings, of the vehicles, and how each one is a beautiful work of art. This she understands. You walk 1 block around the ocean, still feeling the breeze on the other side of the tall buildings. She sees the wonder of this place while everyone is asleep or on their way to be asleep. She is wide awake, laughing, happy, not loud in volume, but loud in energy. And you can feel her right next to you. You walk her back to the ocean. She says, place those 2 pieces of jewelry in your heart space. You immerse them into you as though they are liquid, just dissolving. You are now one with her, and you can become a mermaid at any time and swim with her, is her invitation. She lives off the shore of this metropolis and loves sitting on the beach at night. You can open your eyes and return to your body, moving your fingers, releasing your gaze now if you would like. You can return here to this metropolis at any time for multiple purposes.